This is not a video that I typically would make or share, especially not on TikTok. But a few weeks ago, videos started popping up on my feed of this father-daughter duo. And me being an energy reader, the red flags were like punching me in the face. And then because I had kind of watched some of that content, you know how the algorithm works, people who are trying to call out this father-daughter duo started popping up on my feed with a bunch of different videos that either had been deleted from the father-daughter duo or just stuff that in the videos is not appropriate. And when I see this young girl, who I believe she's in her 20s now, something doesn't feel right. And I just want to see if there's anything that could be done to help. As always, this is an energy reading. It's alleged, my opinion, not facts. I will put on the screen the account that I'm referring to. What is the dad's energy to the daughter in this father-daughter duo? He looks at her like she is his whole world, which isn't a bad thing for a father to do, except in this case, it's distorted with pain, grief. Where's this pain coming from? He makes her his whole world, and that causes pain because death of her light. He makes her his whole world in an actionable way, and it causes pain because he ends her light. In which way is he causing an end to her light? End of light by him, the father figure, through some kind of commitment. What is the daughter's energy to the father? Wish fulfillment, stability, like I need you type energy. Don't know how to maneuver in the external world without you because you take care of me. Page of Pentacles in reverse to the King of Pentacles upright is like manipulated necessity. I make you feel like you need me so I can get what I want. Is it fair to say that she's not seeing the situation clearly? Yeah, because she's still in the mindset of a child, even though she's a young woman now. But she's not thinking like one. She's still thinking like a child. She's still thinking, I need them. What is something... Does she need help, and what kind of help does she need? Does she need help? Yeah, because in private, she's stuck with the literal devil. Toxicity, hidden abuse in private, public, private, outright hidden. I mean, it's there, but it's also hidden. What does she deal with behind closed doors that we see clues of in the videos but don't have proof of? She doesn't talk about it. She doesn't view it that way. She's not asking for help because she doesn't view it as abuse. Ace of Wands is a new beginning. What new beginning is unfolding behind the scenes right now? A strong codependency balanced out with the truth. A strong codependency balanced out with the truth. What is happening behind the scenes right now? He's pulling away from his wife to attach himself to his daughter in the way that he should have been attached to his wife. He's playing a long game. What's the long game? Healing. Healing the person who's his partner. He wants to swap out his wife for his daughter. Breaking of a commitment. Turning the home life upside down. Show me the biggest confirmation that you can think of if this man wants to swap out his wife for his daughter and is playing a long game to do so that we can see unfolding, but the police don't seem to be doing anything about it. The moon, the shadows. What's in the shadows? The blindfold coming off. If we could see inside that home and get a glimpse of what they think that we'll never find out, and the blindfold came off, what would we see? 2 cards. Fighting for surrender. If we could pull back the curtains on that house, we would see that there's a little girl in there a young woman in there who's trapped in a little girl's body, and she's trying, a little girl who's trapped in a woman's body, and she's trying to figure out if her caretakers care about her or if they are distorting her, because for the first time she's having the internet be like, hey girl, something's wrong here, and for the very first time it's starting to hold some kind of weight. She almost came forward and said something to someone, and he convinced her not to, and now that door is locked. 5 of Swords in reverse, avoiding a battle. Who was she going to tell? She wasn't going to tell anyone verbally. She was going to make it very obvious in her body language, in her eyes, in all of that. That was the plan. If you watch their videos, you can see a few week gap where it looks like she's about to not be okay, where it looks like she's about to break, where it looks like she's about to tell. In that period, in between then and now, he got to her and convinced her either they're not going to post videos anymore or she can't have it look like something's wrong. Healing. Avoiding defeat. Because it would defeat him if people learned the truth of what he's doing to his daughter. Foolishness, recklessness, irresponsible behavior, because a parent should not what their child. Should not take their child and hide them A parent should not take their child and hide them away from the rest of the world and behind the scenes pretend that they're their spouse. Putting down the burden. I'm done. Allegedly, my opinion, no facts. That little girl needs help. That little girl needs help. That girl is not okay. Manipulation. She doesn't see it that way, but that little girl needs help.